Welcome back to our little adventure here in Still Life, where we So welcome back to our little adventure here in Still Life. Oh, for fuck's sake. I write to him that he shouldn't write and he didn't write. Okay, no one. Welcome back to our little adventure here in Still Life, where we are going to solve the murder case of some prostitutes, I think it is.
Casimir Stasek. He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. And how are you this dark evening?
Yes.
I can't complain.
Surprisingly
my
little
favorite boy in
accent
blue.
for being
Besides my eye and this horrible
being in
murder,
Prague.
everything's fine.
I think it is.
How'd you get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
Oh, I arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
I cut his fist
Well,
with my
a little.
eye.
My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
I don't think it was flat.
What did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman. So I asked him to stop, and then things got out of hand. The police are trying to find this animal. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
That's understandable.
You know
Well,
what?
I should leave you to your work and...
We already
see the
know
client.
all there is
Thanks
to
for your
know.
input.
Like, this
You're
guy
welcome.
has killed women.
Be careful.
He
Will
hasn't
do.
been caught yet, so I don't really see why we need to know anything more. I would make a very bad detective. I still wanted to be one in my younger days, though.
Best gams in all of
Not
Eastern
not
Europe.
necessarily
She's
a
my
cop, but
angel,
maybe a private
love of my
detective or
life.
something.
I met her on a small case I was working.
Turns out I'm too
Used
small.
to dance in the neighborhood cabaret. She was involved with the married man I was following. It was love at first sight. Hey, look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
Yeah, check out that
Call me
ass.
that.
I didn't call you a doll.
Hey,
I
then
said
you're
that
ugly. Fuck you.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that useless inspector?
Yes, I have. And I didn't get much from the meeting.
Are you going to help us?
No.
Of course I will.
Oh.
Was there really any doubt?
No, but you never know.
I get nervous around prostitutes. I'm
When do you want
sorry.
to settle this, now or later?
Pussy.
want money.
Goddamn sorry.
Nonsense. You will accept our money. How much do you charge?
Wow.
Okay, listen.
The prostitutes
We'll
are
settle
willing
this
to
out.
give him money.
All
He
right.
must be good.
You promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do? Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do. Yes, I promise. I will charge you at the end of the case.
You're gonna suck my dick.
What was her name?
Who?
The victim's name?
Oh, her name was Frantiska.
Were you close to her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
You're just
Did you ever
throwing
talk
names
about
at
a
me. I don't
regular
know who the
client
fuck you're
or
talking
someone
about.
special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her.
Oh, that's Miller.
Milena? Yes? This is my friend, the one I told you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska? Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait for you up the stairs, okay?
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
I shall call you Derpy. Sup, bitch? That isn't suspicious
Milena.
at all.
My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of people would help women like us.
Is it really necessary to put sniff in
Do
the
you mind if I
subtitles?
ask you a few questions about Frantiska?
No, that's fine.
How long have you known Frantiska?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became
They always
very
die in
close.
an accident.
We both left the orphanage never to return. We never liked the sisters.
It's never like a
Ever since we
terminal
left, we
illness
tried to
or
survive in the
murder
streets,
or...
even changing cities.
I don't know.
But we kept coming back here.
Wild rabid dog, but I suppose that would qualify as an accident.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No,
I'm not a very
it
sensitive
was
guy.
not her style. Frantiska would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that. She always has a new rich client.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger, but she ain't fucking
Did
with
she
no
ever have a
broke
client that had been
guy
fired?
from Prague. I
No,
still think it's Prague.
she only
I don't
had
know why.
clients she trusted.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Frantiska. I have only regular clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
I really don't get it. I haven't visited prostitutes before, but other people like, oh, it's Tuesday, gotta visit the local
Are you close
whore.
to any of the other victims?
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Frantiska and me. Her name was Agnieszka. No one's found her. She just disappeared one day.
Agnieszka. Sounds
We
awesome.
honestly don't know what happened to her. And I knew the others only on a professional level.
Sounds like a villain in some kind of fantasy novel.
Did Agnieszka ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
Oh, we all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this?
If you ask Christian Western
No, she never
Chandler, that
complained
is your
about
dream
anything.
job.
Agnieszka was like Apollina. She took on many clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did find someone.
And syphilis up to her neck.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She usually works the park. Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it anyway. Frantiska and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars. Agnieszka was Apollina's good friend, so she was allowed too. So we all kept each other company in the park.
This is exciting.
Apollina knows where Agnieszka is. I don't know.
Well, thank you for answering my questions. It was a pleasure to meet you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
So do I
It's nice to
pay
meet
you
Mr.
or?
Person. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet.
Trust me, you'll
If I
know
have
when
any
I
more
start.
questions, how may I contact you?
Usually in the park.
Again, thank you.
Oh, come on, can we shove her?
Ada's an angel on Earth. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. I truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her
I
body,
love how
even with the
there's
type of
really
childhood she
creepy
had.
music as she's
Her
talking about
stepfather
his
molested
love
her
for
on a regular
Ida.
basis. Ida is always positive, and she's always willing to help the people who surround her. That's why she hired me to try and help. She has an undying optimism about life in general, and I love her for it. Hey,
Jesus.
How is she?
she's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
How have you been? I mean, are you feeling better?
Yes, a little. It's not as bad as when you left for your case.
No.
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
But you really shouldn't
Ida,
shove me down
go
the
see
stairs
her.
so often.
It might be serious. I'm no doctor, but throwing up every day is not normal. Go see him.
Okay, I'll go see him. I don't
This morning
throw up every
sickness.
day, you know. You always exaggerate.
Yes, okay. But go see him as soon as possible.
Oh, I shove you down a flight of stairs. I
Tell
mean
me,
nothing.
where can I find Emil Corona?
Who's
After
he?
9 coronas.
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions. Skalnik said he worked in an old chapel. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it with men and directions? Take this map, it'll help you.
Boom. What is it with men in
I marked the
directions?
location of the old chapel. It's not far.
What's with women in directions? Am I right, guys? Hey, yo.
Okay. I have to see this Corona. I want you to stay off the streets as much as possible. Never walk around alone.
Yes, I know you've told me 100 times.
I'm just a
am
prostitute.
careful.
It's kind of what we do.
I'll ease up on you. You be careful.
I will. Now go.
There's someone up there. Wow, is that your car?